Greetings, everyone. This is Pastor James coming to you from the Fortress of Solitude here on Monday, December 23, for this week's Pastor's Check-in, I guess we'll call it, with Christmas Eve tomorrow and Christmas Day coming up on Wednesday, and Carol and I being out of the office until the Tuesday following uh, the first Sunday of the new year. Wanted to pass along some important info for the next couple of weeks. I will not be doing a check-in video for the week between the 29th of December and the 5th of January. So this one may be a little bit longer than usual, but hopefully not. A couple of things to remind you of. Tomorrow evening at 5 o'clock here at New Hope, we are going to have our annual Christmas Eve candlelight communion service. Service runs somewhere between 30 and 45 minutes. It's a wonderful time to usher in the season of Christmas as we end Advent and celebrate the incarnation, the Word made flesh, the birth of Jesus Christ, Emmanuel. I could go on and on with joy concerning this most wonderful time of the year as we, as disciples of Jesus, adore Him, Christ the Lord. So that'll be tomorrow evening, Lord willing, at 5 o'clock. And we will have it on Zoom for those of you that can't make it in. This is one of those services that uh, really being in person allows you to enter into the worship much more fully. But we will offer it there and streaming following uh, for those of you who cannot make it in uh, tomorrow evening. So just wanted to make you aware of that. A couple of other things. The Christmas card boxes that are out in the narthex, the foyer just off the sanctuary. Those need to be picked up. Any that are not picked up will not be mailed out. So I want to encourage you, as I forgot to do yesterday during the worship service, I want to encourage you to make sure you pick those up either this Sunday, this coming Sunday, the 29th, or January 5. They'll be left out in the narthex at least that long for you to pick up, and then after that they will be disposed of. But want to make sure that you pick those up, and they're arranged. If you haven't seen them, they're arranged by last name in alphabetical order there for you for ease of pickup. So, want to make you aware of that. Also, make you aware again of the uh, drive here at the church in conjunction with DreamChasers21.org and Miss Lori Brown. We're collecting coats and winter hats, all sizes of scarves and gloves, including children's sizes, blankets and sleeping bags in any shape. As I mentioned yesterday, there's a great pile down there right now, but we're going to be continuing that drive through to the 31st of this month. So I want to make you aware of that. If in one of these days that during the week that Carol and I are going to be away, if you need to come and drop these items off, you can of course contact me or Carol on our cell phones, and if we're available, we'll be sure, or if we can make ourselves available, we'll be sure. We don't want any of you to miss out on being able to contribute to this drive. So that's going to be going on till the end of the month. All right. So again, the church office will be closed through Monday, January 6th. We'll be back in the office on Tuesday, January 7th. But again, as I noted in the chalice, and again here, if you have a need, assistance, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm not going anywhere. Might go across town, which sometimes can seem like going to another state, but I'm not planning on going out of the area during this Christmas break. So wanted to make you aware of that. Also, I know this is a couple of weeks away, but want to also let the prayer fellowship gathering group that meets every month on the first Tuesday that your next gathering will be the 7th of January at the Hibachi Grill here in Lawrenceville. All right. So that was just coming up. Since I'm not going to do a check-in next week, wanted to make sure to get that out to you. And I don't want to talk about decorating right now because it seems like we just put this stuff up a week ago, but we are going to be having our decorating party here at the church on Thursday, January 9 at 10 o'clock. I'll have a lot more to say. I'll send out announcements about the resumption of our morning Bible study on Wednesdays. And of course, the Wednesday night activities coming up. I'll probably send that out middle of next week or at some point there. Okay. I do want to make mention of a couple of prayer requests for us to keep in our hearts and keep offering to to our Lord. Katie Dlugotes will be going in on Thursday, uh, this Thursday, for surgery on her back. We want to continue to remember her, and we want to continue to keep Mark Franks and his family in our prayers, and Les Langford and Dale, Les's sister, and her husband, and the family also of Martha Langford. We want to continue to remember them. Also, we want to remember Rose's mother's brother, his family, her last remaining sibling, Gloria's last remaining sibling who passed away, the Hinds family, Hinds. We want to continue to remember them. Uh, Continuing prayers also for Linnell Bailey, who had a procedure this morning, and there will be more tests to run concerning what they found. And we just want to continue to pray for her. She is back home, and just want to continue to keep her and Hinton in our prayers coming up. Um, Remember, if I ever omit a prayer concern that's near and dear to your heart, I'm often doing these check-ins kind of on the fly. I've got a couple of sheets of paper in front of me here, but just know that we're praying for you as well and your needs every day. All right. So, how do we wrap this up? Well, we wrap this up by simply saying that uh, thank you for the gifts that were given yesterday to our accompanists and those who work in the sound, and to our administrative assistant uh, uh, and to me. I am never, never surprised, but grateful always for your generosity and your love in the many, many, many ways that you show it. But now, I pray that our hearts will focus in over the next few days, the 12 days of Christmas. I know that in our society we tend to celebrate Christmas, and then on the 26th, some people start taking the decorations down, and some people keep their stuff up until the 1st of January and take it down. And I just want to encourage us to enjoy the full 12 days. We'll have Sunday, January 5, is the 12th day of Christmas. And so we have that wonderful occasion of two Sundays in the Christmas season before the Epiphany. It just depends on the calendar whether that happens or not. But listen, I pray that each of us will take advantage of the days to come, and in the midst of all of the celebrations, and in for some in the midst of a lack of celebrations. Uh, I pray that we will follow the refrain, uh, "Come, let us adore Him." Let's join those shepherds from the Gospel of Luke and those magi from the Gospel of Matthew, and let's let's adore Him, Christ the Lord. And as Mark Miller sang at our Christmas banquet, uh, another tag to that little melody, for He alone is worthy, uh, Christ the Lord. So I pray you have a wonderful week. Merry Christmas to you from Carol and I. We're going to be here today and tomorrow, uh, finishing up some stuff and preparing to enjoy the Christmas season as well. So that's all for right now. And unless something changes, the next check-in you'll get from me will be in the new year. So God bless you, and have a wonderful week. Bye bye.